And we're talking about different cities and how different cultures. Like, what are your favorite cities to perform stand-up at?
Austin, Texas. Louisville, Kentucky. Energy be incredible over there for some reason. Chicago, New York, DC. Those are probably my favorites right now.
And which one has the rowdiest crowd? That
Omaha. Is that where you from?
He Nebraska all day.
Okay, Omaha was rowdy. I performed in Omaha a few times, man. They rowdy over there.
Probably drunk before they got there.
Man, they be turning up over there in Omaha. So I would say they were pretty rowdy.
I try to tell these guys Omaha is one of the biggest gang populations per capita in the country.
Yeah, Omaha. You know what? I went to college with some friends I made, and they were from Omaha, and they were my introduction to Omaha. And so I was just thinking, when you think Omaha, Nebraska, you just think of cornfields, white folks, corn, agriculture. So I meet these black folks from Omaha, and I'm just like, yo, y'all hood. And they were rapping, they could rap, and they could fight. And I was just like, what's going on in Omaha that I didn't know about? And so that was my intro to Omaha. Shout out to Kenton and Cheryl and Marcus.
You got to rap and fight in Omaha.
And when you say rowdy, in what sense? Like, is the Omaha crowd like they throw stuff, they yell stuff?
No. But they be yelling out some stuff. You know how you did that? Woo! Except it's not forced. It's real. And just yelling out stuff. Yeah! Woo! Just that type of energy. Like they weren't disrupting the show or like super disrespectful or like throwing stuff on the stage, but I feel like they could have got there.
Now, which city is disrespectful? Or has any city ever turned on you, or a crowd per se turned on you?
I can't really say that I've had an experience like that in a certain city to where it was just like, I don't like performing in Bakersfield because I don't like Bakersfield. Just as a city. It's not really the people, it's the city. I remember I did a show in Bakersfield, and the whole night, they just, a whole bunch of cats talking in the back. They drugged out, they smoking in the back of the venue. Just loud. And the comedians up there fighting for their lives. You know what I'm saying? And so the host goes up, cusses the crowd out. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Every time I bring these comedians out here, man, y'all be fucking it up, man. Y'all be doing this shit, man. They come all the way in from LA, and y'all out here, man, fucking it up. He did all this, cussed them out, no jokes, just pure cuss out.
Next
all
comedian.
right, man, I'm bringing the headliner up, man. He going, man, Tony Baker, man. I was like, whoa. You set me up for the fail, dog. So I had to, thank God the mic was cordless. So I was like, man. And so I went to the back where all them thug cats was at, making all that goddamn noise. I went in the back with them. I was like, what y'all talking about back here? So I went in on them. And then I risked my life. Went in on them and then went back to the stage, and that's what saved me from just a horrible set trying to push through. I was just like, I had to risk my life on that one. So Bakersfield, I'm just like,
nah.
Bakersfield, El Paso, you know.
What about like a heckler? You had a terrible heckler ever?
Have you ever had to fend someone off?
Like,
oh, from a fight? Okay, so the hecklers, one thing about me, I handle hecklers very well. Because automatically, the comedian is already set up to win if you're funny. So the audience is already on your side. So it's very hard to lose to a heckler for real, unless the audience doesn't like you, and then the heckler wins. Or you see a comedian completely lose it because they can't handle the heckler. For me, I can handle hecklers very well. And, matter of fact, I think my first interaction with a heckler is on YouTube somewhere. But I put people on stage. I'm like, oh, you think you can do this? Well, come up and do some time. And I put them up there and watch them die a slow death. I'm like, see, now shut your ass up. So I've done that twice. And then
anybody ever kill it when you made them do it?
Never. They 0-2.
Nobody was ready.
They 0-2. shut the fuck up and just take the show. Not as funny as you think you are. And so I've done that. And then I remember I got booed one time. It was a singular boo. There's just this one dude who was at a casino out in not Temecula, but the other casino out there. And he was like, boo! And I was just like, so I went in on that boo. I remember one time I dismantled the dude, and I think he wanted to fight me after the show because he was waiting on me. I was like talking to people after the show, and I saw him back there like waiting. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to fight this dude. But I think eventually he was just like, you know what? Because he just wandered off after that. But I was like ready. I was like, this is it.
Having a long ass conversation. Just kept him going.
Because I peeped. I was talking to somebody, but I was watching him. I was just like,
Tony, I know why he left. Because on stage, you don't look as big as you really are. Oh. And then when you get out there with the regular people, you towering over them. And you be like, maybe not this one.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I saw him, and he wasn't looking happy, and then he just disappeared. I was like, woo. 'Cause I didn't know how that was going to turn out. And so, and then, what was the second part of the question? You asked.
Have you ever had to fight? Have they ever come to a tussle?
Come to tussles? No, but there was a fight on the stage with me. Ooh. Like, so I was in San Diego. I was at this venue called Moondoggies, and the stage is I was pretty much on the floor. Mm-hmm. The audience is just there. So there was no elevation, right? And so we get into like towards the end of my set, and I'm just up there, and then it was this drunk dude in there that I was going back and forth with, and he tried to grab my mic, and I was like, nah, man, just say what you got to say, and then I was holding it. And then the dude in the front row was just like, man, just get the fuck off the stage, bro. Talking to that dude. He was pissed. And he was just like, hey, man, fuck you, bro. So they were going at it, and they just fought. They just started fighting right there. They fell at my feet fighting. I'm just standing there with the mic. I'm just like, man. And so and then at that moment, Moses was running the show. He was just like, all right, show's over. And then they kept tussling. I was just watching. I was just like, I just let them go at it, man. One of them had their toes out, man. The one that was like, fuck you, man. Yeah.
He's in sandals?
Yeah, the dude in the front row that was fed up with the drunk dude, he had sandals on.
And who won?
Fight in sandals.
I say it was a tie. It was a tie. Yeah, okay. It was mainly tussling. Okay. You know what I mean? But the fact that, open toes stood his ground, though. He's just like, man, get the fuck off the stage, bro. I like that energy.
Well, to start talking shit in sandals is wild.
That
right
is wild.
Never underestimate.
You gotta have confidence.
Open toes.
Yeah. To start even talking shit like that.
A lot of those UFC fighters' toes be out.
Now, were they white guys?
Yeah.
Sounded.
Toes be out.
Sounded white.
Toes be out. Tough. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that was my experience to, like, fights on the stage. But nobody's ever attacked me just straight up yet.